It was an ordinary Thursday, or so I thought. She mentioned a team happy hour, just a casual thing to toast a big project win. Low-key, she called it, nothing I'd enjoy. Just shop talk, she said, dabbing perfume on her wrist without looking up. Pick me up at 11, she added, her voice light but distant. I didn't dwell on it then, but the clues were there. The new earring she put on, the way she brushed off my question about who'd be there, her faint smile when I offered to drop her off. She insisted on a cab, said it was simpler, but something felt wrong, like a knot in my gut. I'd never been possessive, never needed to be. But unease lingers, doesn't it? So, at 9:45, instead of scrolling on my phone, I grabbed my jacket and drove. I didn't text her. I just had to know. The venue was a sleek loft in a trendy part of town, too fancy for a work crowd. First red flag. I parked a block away, lights off, and walked over. Laughter and soft jazz spilled out. Polite chatter, clinking glasses, not a wild party, but curated, exclusive. I stayed outside, tucked near a corner by the terrace, where I could see through the tall windows. And there she was, not drunk, not careless, but poised in that red dress she wore for me last Valentine's. She was with him. Not a fleeting moment, but a kiss that carried weight, intimate, practiced, like they'd done it 100 times. My grip tightened on the railing, but I couldn't look away. I didn't know him at first, just saw his hand on her waist, easy and familiar. Then he turned. It was Marcus, her old friend, the one she swore was just a co-worker now, the one she mentioned in passing but never lingered on, the one she wasn't over, apparently. I could have left, pretended I saw nothing, but my feet moved. I knocked once at the glass door and stepped in. The room hushed in ripples. Eyes darted, some curious, some uncomfortable. She saw me and froze, her face draining of color. She stepped back from Marcus, as if distance could undo it. He looked confused, then realized. You didn't tell him, he said, loud enough to pause nearby conversations. She didn't speak, just stayed, eyes pleading. You didn't tell him we're back together, he pressed. My chest burned. I locked eyes with her, voice steady. How long has this been going on? She swallowed, barely audible. A couple months. I let out a bitter laugh, not from amusement but from the weight of betrayal. You've been lying to me, coming home to me, acting like everything's fine. For months. Her eyes glistened, but Marcus shifted, uneasy, like he wanted to vanish. It wasn't planned, she whispered. It just happened. I cut her off. No, you chose to lie. That's not a mistake. That's betrayal. The room felt smaller, heavier. I came here because I cared enough to pick you up, I said. But you weren't coming home with me, were you? She reached for my arm, voice soft. Please, let's talk. I pulled away. You didn't want to talk when you were with him. You made your choice. I turned and walked out. I didn't look back to see if she cried or if he stayed. It didn't matter. That night, I lost someone I thought I knew. But I found someone worth more, myself. And I swore I'd never again be the guy waiting in the shadows while someone else takes my place.